today is going to be a little bit of a follow-up on homework or takeaways from our PA furniture mission. That's so loud with the heat coming in there. Taking a look here at the warehouse, our warehouse, which is, as you can see, not quite as neatly put together, and an awful lot more mattresses stacked laying around. We want to take a look at how can we, I'd say one of the big takeaways from PA Furniture Mission was their showroom. So they did a little bit of a walking tour of it with some voiceover in the video yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, I guess yesterday's a relative term. In the last video, which we'll give you the little card there, or there, I'll get that down soon. Today, working with Chris to take a look at how we might lay this out differently, so we can create our own showroom. The issue is it's long. Let me show you here. So very long, not very wide in the way that it's set up here, which causes some issues because it's hard to have a showroom and still be able to access everything and function properly when you can't go side to side. It's so straightforward. So we're going to take a look at that and how we might address it. And I know he's very motivated to get this done. So let's see how far we can get today. The goal is for this area here, from like this all the way down to this pile of mattresses right here. So the goal is for all of that to become our showroom. Let me get you a better angle to see what's going on here. This is kind of the edge, and all the way down there where those white and blue mattresses are, that's the other edge. And then this is going to be the one wall that we're going to artificially create. And obviously we have an actual wall right there. So that whole area is going to become the showroom. Some things we need to keep in mind is we're going to have storage along this far wall, and then we need enough space right here between that storage and this showroom to get a cart through. These sofa stands are going to make our wall, and then the goal is to get some of this heavy duty pallet rack shelving along this wall so that we can do more of the storage. You're putting together pieces from the video from PA Furniture Mission plus this, you can kind of see the vision a little bit. But what we're talking about is in this area, we're going to have, obviously similar to what we have here, chairs that you can walk through and see. But then we're also going to have so we got a bunch of bookshelves here. We'll probably pull in some other shelf options, some nightstand options. So those types of things that people will be able to walk through and see without getting, as you can imagine, if you get let loose in all of this back here very quickly and very easily, it can get a little bit out of control and just hard for us to manage and help keep people focused, because there's lots of shiny objects that people can get distracted by in a warehouse of this size. So that is going to be our next project, is take these sofa racks. They've got these little wheels, got the caster wheels on them so we can move them in and out nicely. So those, two of them are going to go here, which I know you can't believe it, where these chairs are. So we're going to put two of them here to kind of start that first wall. And then the other 6 are going to go this way to create the second wall. So then we'll have wall here, and stuff. Lots of stuff in the middle, nicely displayed in sections so we can go through and pick things out with the families as they're making their way through. What are the issues we'll run into? One, we need to get more racks. Ideally, we'll have the racks to put against the wall before we do all this, because it's going to be a giant pain to have to move everything out of the showroom to then put the racks in place, to then put everything back. So that's going to be one thing that's going to need to happen sooner than later. The other is just, general volunteer man and woman power to get this done. That's the plan. That's how we're going to be tackling this. And if you say, Chris, that makes no sense, I can't even begin to imagine a showroom in that space where you just moved your hand over a bunch of stuff on a warehouse floor. I can't blame you. We'll get it done, and it's going to be magnificent. And can't wait to pull you into those videos as well. Now, one other follow-up piece that I need to do to finish up the editing for the video that I've referenced already from the PA Furniture Mission is we'll get an accurate count maybe, and put the number here in post-production. So I've got some there, some up there, but then I also have a bunch in a garage. That was 40. Another 11. One's got a rip in it there, so let's call it 10. Found one hiding right here. So it puts us up to 51. That's definitely gonna fall in the bag. 27. To finish up the video for today, we're not done. It's not finished when it comes to the new showroom within the warehouse. It hasn't even begun, but that's hopefully you can see the vision and the picture there. I did get all the chairs counted. It's 96 is the number of total chairs, and then we delivered 16, so we've only got, it's 94 total chairs. We delivered 16, so we're actually down to 78. We've got 78 of those chairs left. On the showroom build out, we have a potential volunteer. The Dickinson women's basketball team has reached out about volunteering opportunities, so that one might be one we pursue, see if they'd be interested in helping out with that. One way or another, we'll get it done here and step up our game a little bit more for those families we're helping coming out of homelessness into home.